The answers don't come from motivation clips. They come from truth. And truth doesn't bend to comfort. God's love isn't weak. It's not passive. It doesn't ignore what's destroying you. Real love confronts. That's why Scripture doesn't just encourage. It corrects. It doesn't just promise, it calls for response. Belief isn't just words. It's direction. Many say they believe but live as if God is optional. A backup plan. A weekend thought. But faith that stays on the sidelines never changes a life. At some point, you either build your life around truth or you keep adjusting truth around your life. One leads to peace. The other leads to exhaustion. And here's the hard part most people don't want to hear. You can't keep feeding your mind everything and expect clarity. You can't keep numbing your conscience and expect peace. You can't keep postponing obedience and expect growth. What you allow shapes you. Every habit is shaping you. Every voice you listen to is shaping you. Every choice you repeat is shaping you. That's not judgment. That's reality. And if this message is hitting something inside you, don't ignore it. Pause here for a second. And if messages like this matter to you, like this video and subscribe so you stay connected to truth that challenges, not just comforts, then keep listening. God isn't asking you to fix everything today. He's asking you to turn toward Him. Direction matters more than speed. A small decision made honestly can shift an entire future. That's why Scripture says, today, if you hear His voice, don't harden your heart. Not tomorrow. Not when life slows down. Today. Because hearts don't stay soft on their own. They harden through delay. Most people don't reject God outright. They postpone Him. And postponement slowly turns into distance. Distance turns into confusion. Confusion turns into compromise. Until one day, people wake up far from who they were meant to be. But here's the truth that doesn't get said enough. It's not too late. No matter how far you think you've drifted, direction can change in a moment. God doesn't measure distance the way humans do. He responds to humility, not history. You don't clean yourself up to come to God. You come to God to be changed. That's the order. And change isn't instant perfection. It's daily surrender. Some days you'll feel strong. Some days you won't. Faith isn't about feelings. It's about commitment. Obedience before understanding. Trust before clarity. That's how growth works. The world says, see it, then believe it. Faith says, trust me and you'll see. And no, faith doesn't mean life gets easy. It means life gets grounded. Storms still come, but they don't destroy what's built on truth. That's the difference. Many people pray for peace while holding on to what steals it. They ask for clarity while refusing discipline. They want direction without submission. But God doesn't compete with distractions. If He's first, things align. If He's second, everything struggles. This isn't about religion. It's about reality. Look at the patterns around you. Look at what constant noise, comparison, and compromise are doing to people. Anxiety is rising. Loneliness is rising. Confusion is rising. Yet access to information has never been higher. That should tell you something. Information doesn't save. Truth does. And truth isn't something you scroll past. It's something you live by. So ask yourself honestly, what has been shaping my thoughts? What has been guiding my decisions? What have I been avoiding? Because avoidance doesn't make things disappear. It makes them grow quietly. God doesn't force His way into your life. He invites. And invitations can be ignored. But every ignored invitation has consequences. Not because God is cruel, but because truth matters. Fire warms when respected. It destroys when ignored. The same is true with spiritual truth. If you've been tired, restless, or disconnected, this isn't random. Something deeper needs attention. Not more entertainment. Not more distractions. Alignment. Faith lived quietly but consistently is more powerful than loud words without action. You don't need to announce change. You need to make it. Start with honesty. Start with prayer that isn't polished. Start with surrender that's real. God already knows where you are. He's waiting for you to acknowledge it. And if this message has challenged you, even a little, Subscribe to this channel and like this video so this space keeps reaching people who are ready for truth, not just comfort. You don't need to fear the future when your foundation is solid. Purpose doesn't eliminate struggle. It gives struggle meaning, and meaning changes how you endure. You weren't created to drift. You were created to walk with direction. You weren't designed for constant confusion. You were designed for clarity. But clarity requires choice, every day. So don't wait for a dramatic sign. Don't wait for perfect timing. Respond to what you already know. Truth doesn't need volume. It needs obedience. And the moment you choose alignment over comfort, things begin to change. Slowly, quietly, but surely. Not because life becomes easy, but because you're no longer walking alone. That's the difference. If you're still here, let this be the moment you stop postponing what matters. Truth heard becomes responsibility. And responsibility, when accepted, becomes freedom. Most people don't want truth. They want comfort. They want reassurance without change, blessings without obedience, hope without responsibility. But if you're still watching, it means something in you wants more than noise. Something in you is tired of shallow motivation, tired of empty scrolling, tired of pretending everything is fine. This message isn't here to entertain you. It's here to wake you up. Life didn't become heavy by accident. Confusion didn't appear randomly. The pressure you feel didn't come from nowhere. You were created with purpose, but purpose is uncomfortable when ignored. And when people avoid purpose long enough, life starts pushing back. That's where many are right now. Distracted, busy, spiritually starving, but surrounded by content. The world keeps telling you to chase happiness, yet happiness keeps running away. Tells you to trust yourself, yet you feel lost. Promises freedom, yet anxiety grows. That's not coincidence. That's the result of building life without a foundation. Faith isn't about being perfect. It's about being aligned. And alignment changes everything. God doesn't shout over the noise of your life. He waits until you're tired enough to listen. That's why moments of pressure matter. They strip away illusions. You don't grow when life is easy. You grow when you're forced to ask hard questions. Why am I here? Why do I feel empty even when things look fine? Why do I keep repeating the same